Hari Om Swamiji. Hari Om all. On behalf of Shivadarshan Yoga Vidyalaya and our Swamijis, we welcome all of you for this webinar covering two topics. One is for the yoga for seniors and yoga for regarding the weekend course. Of course, the both are overlapping each other. So we'll see the common benefits and especially for seniors. I'll share the PPT now. So what we are going to discuss is yoga for seniors. So the age group, what we have considered is 50 and above. So it is not exactly senior citizens you can call, but above 50, you can participate. And we will see why it is needed. What is the difference between just going for a walk and going for a gym and attending a yoga? All those things we'll see one by one. Now, what is a common health problem? What are the common health problems faced by when you age? So these are the common problems: obesity, heart diseases, lungs diseases. And the two common thing will come along with us is high blood pressure and diabetes. Then all the joints pain related to bones, osteoarthritis. Nowadays you get rheumatoid arthritis. And eye diseases, ear diseases. Not only that, all the five senses which we are using to function in this world, these five senses, the energy gets reduced. And you get mental problem, emotional problem, losing memory, and people get other diseases also. So these things are all common when we age because the body's capacity to handle all the diseases comes down. So body normally gets subject to all these ailments. So what we are looking for is physical well-being, mental well-being, emotional and spiritual well-being. This is what is required. So it is not only for seniors. Everyone is looking for this. Every one of us in our life, we want this kind of well-being. So what is the definition of health? So before getting into it, the WHO, the World Health Organization, says health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being and not merely the absence of disease. So I don't have any disease. That doesn't mean you are healthy. You should have physical, mental, and social well-being. So thousands of years back, our Ayurveda says, Samadosha, Samagnisha, Samadhatu, Malakriyaha, Prasanna Atma Indriya Manaha, Swastha Itiyabi Diyate. What they say is, one should have balance in doshas, the Vata, Pitta and Kapha, and digestive fire. Digestion should happen. When you age, the digestion slowly comes down. And all the body tissues, we call as dhatus, that should be functioning well with all excretory functions and in perfect order with a pleasantly disposed and contented mind, senses and spirit. So this is a very comprehensive and complete definition where you can see WHO is part of it. So we are looking for this well-being not only for seniors but for every being, every human being. So who am I? What is it I consist of? Whatever we call as me, that means I have a body, I have a mind, I have emotion. There is something called soul. Of course, the soul doesn't come to our experience, but we know it is there. But all the three are in our hands. I can control and keep my body well. I can keep my mind well, emotions well, especially when we become aged. So body is not under our control. Mind has a lot of problems. Emotions, definitely. We become so soft and so sensitive. All those things happens. So how healthy and happy I am is based on how I am keeping all these things good. So what are things we need to keep good? These three things, body, mind, and emotion, are put together only mostly body and mind. Now, what are the root cause of all the problem? So one more way of analogy we'll see. There's a person driving a car and getting into accident every day. And there is other person who is driving, not getting into accident. So what is the difference between these two persons? What are the causes for accident? There are only two causes. One is the car is not in good condition, right? We have some problem in the car, then you get into accident. Some problem will happen, breakdown will happen. Or I don't know how to drive the car. So the car is like my body. If I have a body, I always have a problem if the body is not maintained. Similarly, if I don't know how to control my mind and emotion, I will have problem. So like the car, we have a problem in our life, especially when we age, our body and mind goes out of control. We need to keep it in our control. So we might have driven a cycle alone, but this is the age where when you become age, you need support of others. And because the body loses its strength. So, the muscle, the bone joints, and all those things start becoming fragile and it becomes weak. So, you need a support. The major parts like hearts and lungs and other parts also gets weak. So, definitely you need to take care of all those vital organs. And the mobility is restricted. You can't endure pain. You can't move like what you had done earlier. The body doesn't support in every aspect. Digestion becomes weak and the sleeping becomes a problem. You see, many people sleep in the daytime, night they are not getting sleep. So what we can do all these things? These are all related to body. Related to body, you can address through yoga asanas. Asanas means postures. When you get in yoga postures, you can address all these things. So when you do yoga asanas, what happens is, like for seniors, normally, in as per BR School of Yoga tradition, Shivadarshana Yoga Vidyalaya, our Swamiji, we always insist on Pavana Muktasana series 1, which we are going to see later. That means you activate all the joints in the body, because normally they say all the toxics are loaded in the joints. It gets stored. So when the prana doesn't move, doesn't remove the obstacle, you get a disease. So what you do when you do yoga asanas, you make the blood flow throughout the body. When the blood flows without any obstruction, then the oxygen and nutrients it carries, and every cell in the body receives oxygen and nutrient, by which one can stay healthy. So this is the flagship set of asanas. This seems to be very easy, simple thing. But remember, even a healthy person, whether you are a young or middle age or old age, if you start doing only Pavana Muktasana 1, it will keep you healthy at all times. Many people complete the 17 asanas in 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It should not be. Actually, if you do properly, it will take 1 hour. There are very simple movements, starting from the toe bending up to the hip, again starting from hands to the neck. You can see that every joint will be moving. We'll move from toe to slowly come to the hip, again start from hands and come slowly to the neck. By this, we keep all the joints moving. By moving the joints, we keep it lubricated, and all the pranas, obstacles, whatever the flow of prana, obstacles is there, the flow of prana are removed. This is the best yoga set of yoga practices for not only for seniors, but for all age group. Coming to the mental condition. So mental condition, when you age, what happens? Normally, people can withstand all stress, depression, all mental ailments. But when you age, then definitely this goes little out of control. You start worrying about your health, your financial stability, and you are depending on someone. So it creates anxiety. And these days, you can see the Alzheimer's, dementia, or any kind of mental cognitive decline starts happening. These things we never heard some time back, but it is quite common for the past 10, 15 years. And people start feeling lonely. They don't feel any purpose. We see people working at 80, 90. They want to work to earn money. Working is not a problem, but when you go for a work and earn money, that's the problem. Because at that age, you don't know where to cling on. You feel your loneliness. You are so lonely. And you feel there is no purpose. Unless until I earn, there is no purpose. Loss of identity. Many people after retirement, they may be big in their company, but they feel like losing all the status. And the grief and loss, somebody like a spouse or any family member, anything happens to them, they start feeling so low inside. It affects them a lot. So these are mental health. For mental health, we need to teach proper pranayama. In fact, what we are offering in our course, the course is designed by our Swamiji, Swami Gambhirananda Saraswati, and especially for the normal healthy people in the weekends, other for the seniors, which covers all these things. So you will have proper selection of pranayama, and especially Yoga Nidra, which is the flagship program from BR School of Yoga tradition. So in our tradition, Shivadarshana Yoga Vidyalaya, we give Yoga Nidra suiting to the requirement. If it is therapy based, we can give therapy based or general relaxation. This is called as a deep relaxation technique in modern terms. So pranayama, how it helps us? When the pranayama means you're extending the prana or life energy, because when we age, the life energy comes down. So when the life energy comes down, you want to keep up with the full of energy, you have to do proper pranayama. Not every pranayama will work. So you can see the chart here. Pranayama means you're extending the prana or you are increasing your lungs capacity. When you do that, you will start taking lesser number of breaths. See, when you're anxious, what happens? You're taking more number of breaths. When you start taking more number of breaths, your lifespan comes down. So when you start taking lesser number of breaths, your lifespan increases. You can see here for tortoise and turtle, they will take 4 to 6 breaths per minute. They live for long. Human being takes 15 breaths per minute. When the breath will increase? When you are anxious. So proper pranayama to be practiced, especially when you start aging more. Why I should do yoga? Can't I go and do exercise in a gym? Yes, that's also possible. But what happens in the gym? Many of you know there are two systems, sympathetic nervous system, parasympathetic nervous system. One is action, other is rest. Two nervous system, parts of it. If you go to gym or any activity, your active part, sympathetic part gets activated, but no relaxation happens. Have you ever seen a machine giving relaxation in a gym? No, right? You can only do action, physical action. That's why you can see, many times we have seen few times in paper it's coming, somebody getting heart attack in the gym. Because you go to gym, you keep your sympathetic system, but mind, absolutely no control, no relaxation for the mind. So yoga is the only solution where we can, if you want to work out like a gym, yes, we can activate your sympathetic system. We can also make you relax in a very deeper way. Not only during the session, you can see you will have a sound sleep in the night. So what are the emotional and spiritual health? When you become age, you are alone. People left, in home also people don't talk. Any grandma or grandpa is there. People don't listen. They will be thinking, okay, whatever you want to say, I will start doing. And old people, they start worrying about their kids and their children and family members. So you don't find any purpose to live. People are talking, you are isolated. How to do this? How to overcome this? Anyway, the generation gap is there. They are going to be like that. If I am old, I need to handle myself. So I need to find my own purpose. Unless until you get a spiritual touch, you will not find your own purpose. And I need to find my own happiness. If I depend on again someone, my life is going to get miserable because now I am retired. Maybe other people are busy. Earlier, I was going morning to night in the office. Now I am at home. And now I am dependent on someone. When my body is not supportive, even to go to a bank or to buy vegetable to a market or anything, I need people support and I need fulfillment of life. Earlier, at least if I go to job and talk to someone, I'll get some fulfillment. Now I am alone, but I need to get fulfillment. And all these things, the spiritual base is there. When you touch the spirituality, all these things are addressed. See, all these years, you might be going and earning money. That gave you all the fulfillment, purpose, and all those things. Now you have more time to see beyond the materialistic thing. All these days, you are pursuing happiness. You are doing something to get happiness. But now, if you start doing yoga, you start doing meditation with a proper guidance, your life will become expression of happiness. That means what? The happiness will flow inside. You will start expressing outside. This should be like this, not should be in the pursuit. Now tell me, whichever age you are, is this not your problem now? What are your problem? Always, every one of you are busy with office. Either office or business, you are too busy. Too many commitments. You may say, I have this commitment, that should be done, this should be done. No time for family and no time for recreation. No time to take care of your health. When somebody says, I have this problem, headache for a long time, 10 days I have headache, but I'm not meeting the doctor because I don't have time. Stress at office, and we always complain about boss. Always looking for the weekends. Like when Thursday, Friday comes, people are happy on Friday. Why? Saturday, Sunday, weekends. And you need to earn for your family. You cannot take some 1 or 2 months leave because earnings will go. And the goal of everyone is to enjoy the retired life. Is that true with everyone? These are the complaints. Even this one problem goes, you're so happy, right? For example, stress at office. You don't have stress at office. You have a wonderful boss. He's not torturing you, very friendly. You know how happy the situation is? So now, this is all our current problem. Suppose today God comes and remove all the problem. How many of you will be happy? All of you, right? So we should be straight to our heart. Now see, when we become old, what happens? You are always busy with the office. Now no office. Now no commitments, except you have to take care of your health. You take care of your health. All other people, they will take care of themselves. No time for family and recreation earlier. Now you have a lot of time. No time to take care of your health earlier. Now you have a lot of time. No office stress, no boss. Every day is holiday, so weekend. No need to earn, right? If you want, you can earn for yourself, but the burden has come down. But remember, you reach your destination. What is it you're longing for? When you join the first day of your job, you always remember, I need to take care of our family. When you take this LIC insurance or whatever, you are planning for your retirement. Now you retired. Are you really happy? You reach your destination. Still, you are not happy. See how much you have gained. Though age has gone, you have become old, but you have all the advantage of on the right side, which you are complaining all these days. And you got everything. So this is the right time to make use of it. So always count your blessings. Don't see what I don't have. As a senior person, we should see what we have. So above a certain age, we should let things go. Let it take care on its own and hand over to someone. We should take care of our life, our happiness. So it depends on what you see. Even if you are aged 80, 90, whatever it is, still you can see what you have in your hand, be happy. Or you can feel complaining. Even the entire, if God comes and gives entire thing in the world, still you can complain. I don't have this, I don't have that. So we need to always think of counting our blessings. For this, beautifully our Ashtanga Yoga is designed. When you are young, you are supposed to do all these things. So, though if you are not young, you crossed 50, please focus on yamas and niyamas. Oh, how to do it? Can I follow this? We don't need to follow. You just keep it. Remember, start reading like Ramayana, Mahabharata, any scriptures. Every scripture talks about yamas and niyamas. Why people read? They already know the story. What is there in Ramayana? What is there in Mahabharata? Still, why they read? Because you will get all the yamas and niyamas. All the social ethics and personal ethics are followed. If you read every day, half an hour, 15, 20 minutes, naturally you tend to follow. Then you control your body. You start doing simple asanas, then start doing suitable pranayama, then pratyahara, then start getting into meditation. This is how slowly it goes. So it depends on healthy person and the aged person. This process will be different. It has to be applied according to we'll say yatha shakti, according to their capacity we need to do. So yoga, you can say, is a way of engineering your inside. See, outside is not having under my control. For example, I am on the outside sun. The sun is very hot. What should I do? Can I change the sun? I cannot change the sun. But I can sit in my home, put an AC, and it's a huge difference. Going and standing inside under a sun is like a hell. You go and sit in AC, it is like heaven. So sun you cannot control, whereas you can control your ambience. Similarly, in your family, you cannot control outside of you. Can you control someone outside? In your family, you cannot control. Outside also, you cannot control. The whole world, you cannot control. But simply being in meditation, being in yoga, you take full control of yourself. Please remember, the world is same for all of us, right? Do you have a different world? No, right? All of us have a same world. But in this same world, somebody is so happy, somebody is so sorrow, and the emotions and all these things varies. It depends on our individual capacity. So by being in yoga, you can create your own ambience inside. You can stay happily and blissful state. Technically also, if you take care of the science, whatever researches has been done, if you do yoga, either it's asana, pranayama, or meditation, whatever it is, you generate happy chemicals or the happy hormones. So these chemicals, dopamine, serotonin, oxytocin, endorphin, all these things are generated, and it keeps your body very healthy and mind very happy. If you start keeping stress in your mind, then all the negative hormones, the stress hormones, are secreted. So how to stimulate these happy hormones? By following yoga, you can stimulate your happy hormones, by the way which you can keep your body and mind healthy. Naturally, stress will come down. See, simply by reading Ramayana, Mahabharata, if you start getting more maturity in life, then naturally stress comes down. Every day try 15, 20 minutes, asana, pranayama, and just a preparatory step for meditation. If you sit for half an hour to 45 minutes, you will change the entire chemistry of your body. Do you know the chemical, right? Laughing chemical. I think nitrogen oxide. When you smell, you start laughing. Can you tell me how you're laughing? That simple chemical goes inside, changes your system, makes you to laugh. Even though you want to cry, you cannot cry. That is a stress chemical which can make you to cry. But this is a laughing gas. How it happens? Because of change in chemistry. Similarly, when you do yoga, you can change your chemistry consciously, by which you can stay healthy and lead a happy life. These are few researches done on the yoga. Here you can see 536 people have been examined in this research. And after doing a certain set of yoga, you can see concentration increases by 77%. Mental clarity, 98% increases. Emotional balance, which is a key thing. You may be intellectually strong, but one failure you cannot handle. Something happened negative in your life, unable to handle. So emotionally, you become imbalanced. That increases 92%. Energy levels, we are feeling low, 84% increase. Productivity, 77%. Inner peace, 94%. Self-confidence, 82%. What are things coming down? Hypertension comes down by 67%, asthma 79%, your migraine headache by 90%, diabetes 71%. You can see all the data here. That means literally whatever the ailment, whether you are a healthy, a normal person or a senior person, it all gets addressed by yoga. This is one more research. Again, you can see here, immune cell count increases 33%, stress hormone comes down by 56%, life satisfaction 21%. These are few things from few bigger institutes we have taken. This is from Art of Living. Why? Because it is to show the yoga works. Because any asana is not belong to anyone. It is all by great masters. But there are many institutions which designs the yoga techniques suiting to the requirement, giving enormous and unbelievable results. So there is a great logic of worry. What is a great logic of worry? If you're really intellectual, you should not worry. That is the basic. Why? This is one of a spiritual master has given. Like, do you have a problem in your life? If you go by no, you don't have any problem, then don't need to worry, right? Do you have a problem? I don't have any problem, then I don't worry. So don't worry. If you have a problem, yes. Now, can you do something about it? Do you have any solution towards it? Yes. If you have a solution, if you can do something, why you are worrying? Then don't worry. Suppose you can't do anything, you don't have any solution, then why you worry? In any case, you should not get worried. If you have a problem, address it. If you can't address it, don't worry. If you can address it, why need to worry? You see, by this logic, anyway it ends in don't worry. So worries create a lot of problem. The hypertension, diabetes, the main reason for that is keeping stress and worries inside the mind. So don't carry burden, because since anybody crossed 50, that means you have done a major work in your life. If you ask, as per our ashrama dharma, the brahmacharya means 1 to 25 years. Grahastha means 25 to 50 years. That means you have to earn and take care of the family load up to 50 years. From 51 to 75 is vanaprastha. That means what? You have to leave everything to the next generation, start working on your spiritual realm. Sannyasa, after 75, you have to become a sannyasi. So why we design the program 50 and above is like for vanaprastha. That means what? You already done, most of the works is done. Now you need to take care of your body and mind. So if you keep on worrying, you can worry wherever we put it. If you want to be happy, you can be happy even in old age home, right? If that is a reality, somebody put in old age room, what is the problem? So if that is that, we can take that also in a positive side. So there are few people like I want to highlight. One is V. Nannammal, who is I think she was close to 100, and she's a great yoga teacher. I have a video, maybe you will not have time to prove. You can browse it. She's a great yoga teacher. At this age, she's doing Sarvangasana and all those things. So she also learned yoga from I think 3 or 4 years she was doing. And remember here Swami Shivananda, who is 125 years old. Even 125 years he was doing, 125th year he was doing yoga. He was getting, he got Padma Shri award from our president and honored by our Prime Minister and President by the government of India. So this is to show like age doesn't matter. It's just a mere number. If you want to keep yourself healthy, both mentally and physically. Don't worry whether you are 50 or 80 or 90 or 100, doesn't matter. If you are willing today, you can make a big difference. So in our ashram, what we are planning, our Swamiji has designed this, both the courses. One is like for seniors, you have from Monday to Friday, all the 5 days, 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's an online class. So there's the fee is very, very nominal. Under the direct guidance, you get it. And if you want a weekend course, now weekend class is for young people. Young means young, middle age, anybody you can, below 50 you can join. If you want to avoid coming to the senior classes, maybe after some years, please start working today. Because today you have all the energy, and if you don't do the right thing now, it will become very difficult when you age. So the weekend classes happens from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday. This for busy people. Please try giving a practice, small practice every day. It helps you a lot. See, whatever we practice, that's what we'll become. If you start practicing about the greediness, negative things, stress and all from 20 to 50, 60 till you retire, you live in stress. Suddenly after retirement, you cannot enjoy life. Whatever you practice, that is going to come with you. So when you are young, please join the weekend yoga class. Spend few hours, just 2 hours a week for you, so that you start nurturing the seed, the health inside. Slowly, you can enhance your perception. So these are the two things we are offering now. And with this, we finish this thing. Our Swamiji is here. Hari Om Swamiji. We want to have a few words.
Hari Om. Hari Om. Hari Om. So thank you, Balamurali. Very nice lecture. Explained very well. And see, I'll tell you my experience with the senior person. I used to go to teach yoga for the pregnancy yoga. The doctor was a little like between 55 to 60, gynecologist. One day she was telling me, Swamiji, when I go to the marriages, in South Indian marriages, we have to sit down and take the food, but I cannot sit down because I got knee pain. Then I taught her some yoga, and next time when I met her, she said, Swamiji, now I can sit on the floor. Just now, Balamurali was explaining because how we are suffering with the knee pain, back pain, other pains, and we look like different from others. Like we feel different.
Swamiji, your voice is not there, Swamiji. So Swamiji will be back. I think there is an internet problem. Hari Om Swamiji.
Issues. If you are practicing, definitely you can get.
Swamiji, your audio and video got stuck.
Yoga.
Yeah, wait for a minute. Swamiji will be joining. Yes, Swamiji. You're on mute, Swamiji. Swamiji, we're unable to hear you. Swamiji, you're unable to hear you, Swamiji. Hari Om Swamiji.
When this senior person who was in Reliance manager called me from Delhi, he said, Swamiji, before and all, I used to sit in office only for 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, maximum 2 o'clock. After that, I feel very tired and I was not able to sit in office. I go home. Now, today, I'm sitting up to 8 o'clock and working. So that is the change I have seen with many people. Those who are seniors, life has become changed, and you look 20 years younger. You feel it physically and mentally. So please, those who are in this age going along, just Balamurali was telling, that age was divided 25, 25, 25, 25. But now age is why I kept 50, because the age is divided 20, 20, 20, 20, because now average age is 75 last. That after that, who knows? So it is, we should divide our life into 20, 20. So that's why we start from 50 itself. Last, you must start practicing yoga if you want your healthy life. You want physical health, mental health, emotional health. Want to keep yourself healthy like that. So you must start. This is the time you must start. If you are not started yet. Second thing is Saturday, Sunday class. I've seen one person, many person here coming here, but one person example I'm giving you. 6 months he was doing in corporate office work. 6 months he could not sleep. He came to the class for a special class, 10 days class, and he came only for 3 days. Fourth day, I called him for fifth day. Why you're not coming for 2 days class? I was not getting sleep. Now I'm getting sleep. Why to come to the class? Because he was giving comfortable sleep in 3 days itself. So that is the power of yoga. You can bring change even few days. You can feel the change into few days. So you make, Swamiji used to say that you make a part of life. It is we do so many things in our day-to-day life. Every day we are doing something important. This is important for us. This is important. But yoga is more important than anything else. You give 20 minutes at least if you don't have time. 20 minutes every day if you give for your physical, mental, spiritual health, I think life will be very comfortable. So please join. Those who are not here, inform them. Those who are here now in today's webinar, please inform all other people, those who are interested. They can, we are starting this class from Monday onwards. So please join the class and take advantage. This is actually senior class. I am especially very interested because I am also senior. I know how people are facing the problems in this age, so which I am not facing yet. So I want you also should not feel that same problem which elderly people are facing. Hari Om.
Hari Om, Swamiji. So kindly make use of this. Swamiji said. So if you have, you can forward this to your groups. And I know most of you are yoga teachers. So as Swamiji said, let's make use of the situation. Thank you, Swamiji. Hari Om. Hari Om. Any question? Any question on the course? Yes, ma'am.
Sir, this online class. Yes, Hari Om, Swamiji. Hari Om. Hari Om, sir. Sir,
Hari
this
Om.
class.
Who's there?
Sir, my name is Uma. Sir, am I audible?
Yes.
So, sir, this class is a totally theory class or practical class?
It's fully
Only
practical
class, no theory class. Theory is very little, practice is more. And those who cannot sit on the floor, we will show how to sit on the chair or bed. You can practice your asanas, your pranayams, relaxation practice. So it's not necessary you must sit on the floor. So you can sit on the chair, bed, you comfortably and practice.
Okay, thank you, Swamiji. But I'll join weekend class.
Hello. Okay, very good. You're from?
Ahmedabad.
Oh, Ahmedabad. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Any other doubt?
No.
No doubt. So that's fine. So everybody understood how yoga is important for the seniors, and take the advantage of Saturday, Sunday class also. So you can, whatever you learn in Saturday, Sunday, you can practice whole week. Okay. So we meet again in the class. Hari Om. Thank you very much. Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Swamiji. Hari Om. Thank you.